So if you are tired of the status quo, if you don't fit in and you haven't for a long time, you have two options. You can either keep doing the same things everyone around you, everyone you've ever grown up around, everyone at your workplace likes. You could keep engaging and feeding the same politics, regardless of what side of the aisle you're on. I think both sides are stupid. You can either keep supporting the same traditional media. It's either hyper masculine or hyper feminine girl boss, right? You can keep supporting that stuff, or you could try to carve out your own path as a creative or an entrepreneur or whatever. The costs are it's going to be more difficult. There's going to be more uncertainty about that because it hasn't been done before. You're going off your own unique blueprint, and you might be scared there's no one who will support you. There's no one who will like that stuff because the status quo has already been set. But is it really a cost if you were miserable following the crowd anyway? Is it really a cost if you were miserable following the herd? Not really. The only cost is that uncertainty. It's that uncertainty that you're not sure if you're going to be able to make a living and pay your rent doing what you like to do, expressing what is actually in your authentic, unique, individual heart. You should be realistic. You shouldn't buy into that notion that you're some unique snowflake that can drift wherever it wants. But you should also not settle for the status quo if the status quo makes you miserable. There's going to be one of two types of people who are watching this video. Those who are actually happy with the stuff everyone else likes, and those who really want to carve out their own destiny that hasn't been established yet. And that second path is more difficult. But if you've never really fit in with the status quo like me, whether it's the hyper masculine side of things or the hyper feminine side of things, whether it's the right-wing side of things or the left-wing side of things or the centrist side of things, if you don't fit into any of it, you have to carve out your own path, or else you will stay miserable. You can't trick yourself into being happy with the herd if you are not happy in the herd anymore. Eventually, you got to set out and realize you're not a sheep, you're a wolf, and set out and hunt down your own game. So just a short video, hopefully inspiring someone who needs it, because this life is short. And at the end of your life, do you want to reflect and go, oh, well, physically, I was perfectly safe. All my needs were met because I followed the status quo? Or do you want to say I actually followed my own unique destiny? I never fit in, and so I carved out my own lane. And chances are God, the universe, isn't going to let you fail. If you go after that wholeheartedly and don't question it and stay out of addictive habits and do your best and remain a good person, God, the universe, will allow you to carve out your own destiny and you will be fulfilled. But you're going to be tested. You're going to face a lot of uncertainty because you're doing something no one else has done, and you're going to be tested. But that's what makes the journey worth it.